Girl, can't you play my head and not my heart? I was drunk, upright, but promise there were no feelings involved. No. She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it real or just for show? Yeah. She said, save your apologies, baby, I just gotta know. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, baby. I'll admit, it's my fault, but you gotta believe me.
Do you see this bridge or the Eiffel Tower? Those buildings are very complex, but they don't fail. It's not surprising. Before the building, structural engineering has been made. But what is structural engineering? Structural engineering is a sub-discipline of civil engineering. It consists to understand, predict, and calculate the stability, strength, and rigidity of building structures for buildings. Structural engineering theory is based upon applied physical laws and empiric knowledge. There are a lot of laws. They depend on the materials of and the geometries of the buildings. Structural engineering design utilizes simple structural models to build complex structures. Nowadays, buildings are more and more sophisticated. Architects draw original and complex buildings. For example, this building is really complex. The structural engineering is always improving. There are a lot of software which help to draw, analyze, and design structures with maximum precision.
Do you ever think how did you get the clean water that you use every day for drinking and domestic purpose? How are flood prevented? So can you see here there is a stream that is formed for water to flow. So who are responsible for all this? So this is what done by the hydrology engineers. Hydrology engineering is another subfield of civil engineering. But what did they do? So first, hydrology is the science of water, its existence, its distribution, its cycle, its chemical and physical properties, and its response to biotic and abiotic. So, in this field, they are responsible in providing the society with safe and reliable water supply, managing the impacts of floods and droughts, and operate the surface water and groundwater system that are sustainable and adaptable to the changed climate and human activity.
Right now, I will explain one of the subfield of civil engineering, which is environmental engineering. Okay, environmental engineering can be described as a branch of applied science and technology that address the issues of energy preservation, protection of assets, and control of waste from human and animal activities. As we know, rapid change that take place in the world today, along with increasing urbanization and industrialization, culminated in environmental problems. Engineers and other professionals finishing the daunting task of managing waste and wastewater issues. From environmental engineering course, it can train students to become leaders in civil engineering with environment and sustainability concerns in their mind. And it also can ensure students are ready to address complex, multidisciplinary problems to improve the lives of the people. And environmental engineering are designed new ways to make life better for people while respecting our world's natural resources.
Apologies, baby, I just gotta know.
I want to talk about geotechnique. Do you ever think what the most important aspect for constructing the building? It is foundation. One field of geotechnique. Geotechnique is application of scientific method and engineering principle to interpretation and deal with soil and rock behavior. It also involves assessing slope stability and the risk of landslide, rockfall, and avalanche. Some geotechnical engineering failure make great tourist attraction, for example, Leaning Tower of Pisa. It occurs because of foundation failure state. But don't worry, modern engineer has stabilized the structure well. Of geotechnical engineering, it is provide a depth understanding on soil behavior as well analysis and design of geotechnical engineering structure. For example, foundation, retaining structure, highway, railway foundation, land spills and slope stability problem. It also provides proficiency for continuing studies and research. Nowadays, geotechnic fields have included expertise in earthquake engineer, rock mechanics, tunneling, advanced numerical modeling techniques.
Going on, you've been creeping around on me. Oh, you're calling me, baby. How has this been going on?
I will explain you two examples of structural engineering. My first example deals with wood. This hotel is Bronsa Tower in Norway. Sorry for the pronunciation. It will be finished in 2019. This tower is in wood and it will be 50 meters of height. You think wood is fragile? Yes, it is. I can break wood. However, wood has a specific internal structure. This structure gives a particular property to wood. Wood has a good resistance at tensive and compression on longitudinal axis but less on the flexural. To use this knowledge, we can build complex buildings like Bronsa Tower. So my second example is building in earthscape area. In Japan, there are a lot of earthscape, but they built skyscraper. Earthquake is modeling by oscillating moving and structural engineering can use bracing. This is bracing to maintaining the building. So to conclude, to build complex structural, engineer use simple model, a lot of simple model.
You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately.
For the assignments on water resources engineering, we have to construct a land reclamation and dredge channel in a river in Kelantan. So first, we have to describe the concept of the project. So what we do is we introduce the area of the project, which is in Kelantan, and what is the problem. And then we introduce what is the concept of land reclamation and dredge channel. And then we list down the material and the process used throughout the project. Second, we have to sketch the layout of the land reclamation and dredge channel. So by using the bathymetry chart, we sketch the area to do the land reclamation and which area to do the dredge channel. Third, we provide the cross-section area of the revetment and dredge channel. And lastly, we calculate the sample of volume of material used by calculating the volume of the box that we have sketched earlier.
From the assignment of environmental issue to each flood, it has its causes and solutions. Firstly, the cause of the flood is deforestation. When deforestation occurs, forests will become bald and water will not be absorbed. And with it raining, tree roots that function as a water absorber also lose its function. And the next causes is throwing rubbish in the river. People that throw rubbish in the river will causing the drainage system to be hurt, and when it running, water cannot flow well, and the river water will become higher, and the flooding will occur. And the solution for these two problems is, first, we must control the forest logging activities, which is the authority should control illegal logging activities so that the immoral people cannot cut trees at their will. So the forest will be protected and the flooding we can overcome it. The other solution is do not throw trash in the river. Instead of throw trash in the river, why not? We throw it in trash bin, or we can recycle it so that drainage system will not flood by rubbish and the water will flow away. And that is all from me.
For the assignment in geotechnic field, we have to explain the diagram on how to improve weak or poor soil for road construction project. From the assignment, we get that we need to ensure soil in project suitable and safe for construction. We also need to avoid undesirable things such as landslide, disposition of land, and collapsed building. We also get a knowledge to strengthen soil structure. For method we use to complete the assignment, we make a proposal on how we solve the problem. One of the method is compaction of soil surface. We need to spread the soil particle tightly and expelling air from the surface. Example, using the roller. Second method, we use chemical stabilization. It reduces permeability of the soil and improve the shear strength. Next, vibration method. Vibration ensures loose deposit of material cause liquefaction. Finally, we use dynamic compaction. The high energy of impact is propagated from the surface of soil to underlying the layer.
So, by doing all the assignments, we now know that civil engineering consists of lots of subfields, but the main is hydrology engineering, structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, and environmental engineering. We also know how to distinguish between one subfield and another subfield. Each of them is different. So, by this, we can decide our field of interest and pursue our career into it. Thank you.
She said, boy,